show you how to edit a facility. As a facility rep, you'll be required to edit a facility that you represent time and time again. To do so, go to the side menu to Manage Facilities. Under Manage Facilities, go to Associated Facilities. You come here to check that you have been indeed associated with the facility you want to edit. If you are not associated with the facility you want to edit, you can associate yourself, and to do so, please look at the video for how to associate with the facility. Now, having associated yourself with the facility that you want to edit, you can now go to Add, Edit, Deactivate page. On this page, you will only find facilities that you have already associated yourself with. On the Actions tab, you will find two options. Option 1 is to edit. Second option is to deactivate. Now, deactivate, you only use it when you want to deactivate the entire facility, meaning that the entire facility is no longer an active facility, or it's a duplicate facility on the master facility list. So to do so, you click on Activate, and then you click Confirm to deactivate that facility. Okay. Otherwise, if you want to edit that facility, you click on Edit. When you click on Edit, it will bring up this form. This is where you complete the details for the facility. You start first with the facility type, where you will select the facility type that applies to your facility. The options include clinic, day hospital, and many others that are applicable to your hospital, including non-medical side. So you will select the one that is more applicable to you. Then the next part is organization type. You have three options. You either put in private health. An example of a private health is a day hospital for an organization like Netcare. You have an option of non-health. This is any facility that does not officially offer health services, such as a church hall, and a facility that will be used as an outreach site perhaps will be non-health. And the last one is public health, which applies to your public clinics, hospitals, etc. Having selected one of these, in our scenario, it is public health. You then have the option to put in the organization to which this facility belongs to. In the organization, in our scenario, this facility belongs to Free State Department of Health, but it can belong to any of the provinces and so on. Under private, you can go ahead and select the actual organization the private clinic belongs to. In this example, let us select Netcare, and there it is. If you are adding a private facility and your organization does not appear in the list, please contact MFL support to make sure that they add that facility. Going back to our scenario, public health, Free State. After that, you look at the status of the facility. Please ensure that you have clicked on active, that is an active facility. And of course, if it's an inactive facility, do select that. Then the facility name. In the facility name, try to make sure that you don't put any abbreviations or too much abbreviations. It must be such that the name is descriptive, that it's Bopilong Valcom Clinic. That tells us the area, it also tells us the type of facility it is. You can also avoid putting in characters like those. You can leave it this way, okay? And then to put in the other name, you put in the prefix of the province, and then you put in the name of the facility. So FS for Free State, KZN for KwaZulu-Natal, LP for Limpopo, and so on. In our case, we are in the Free State province. Then the district, you'll have options that are of the district that belong to the province, and then you'll also have sub-districts that belong to that particular district. So let's just pick this one for an example. And then in the address, you have options to put all the details that you have available about the facility. It is important to put in as much details as possible. If the facility is part of a bigger building and it's in a part of the building, put in the building details. Put in the postal code. I will just put in this number, for instance. And then the street address must be complete. In this case, you will put in Volcom in the right place, whether it's town or not. The geocode, there is a way to find the geocode, but if you don't have the accurate geocode with you, please do not put in random numbers. You can leave it empty. But in this case, it already exists. As you scroll down, there's a very important area called Facility Manager or Designated Representative Contact Details. These details are of the person who is responsible for the facility. In a scenario where you will be applying for a vaccine permit later, these contact details will be the ones that are used to communicate such details. So ensure that it is the right contact details. If you try to click next, it will indicate to you that the email address is compulsory. For this scenario, I will put in test@csr.co.za. Then please complete the operating times of the facility. You have an option of selecting weekdays and weekends if all the days are the same, or you can select individual days. So let's pick in weekdays, and we can pick 8 o'clock, perhaps to 4 o'clock. Okay. Then when you're done with this form, you can click next. On the next form, the details of personnel are needed, but they're also optional. So put them if you have them. Okay. On the next page, this is a very critical page of services and equipment details about the facility. In this case, this is where you activate the services that are applicable to your facility. For more details about services, please visit the specific video about that service. Then when you're completed, the next time you click next, it will submit. This page indicates that you have submitted the details you have edited and your request has been sent to the curator to review. If you go back here to associated facilities, you will see that the request status of the facility is now changed to under review. You would also see that if you go back to add edit page, that it's under review and those actions of edit and deactivate are no longer available. This will be the case as long as the facility is being reviewed by the curator or the MFL approver. Only when it's been approved or rejected will you be able to edit it again. The last place you can check is manage requests. Now, if you click on pending review, it will refresh itself. It will then indicate to you the facilities that you have edited that are pending review. After this facility is being reviewed by your curator, it will go to pending approval and it will be 0 there, 1 here. And whether it's approved or rejected, it will move there. So this is how you track if your facility is in the right place and where it is at all times.